always remember to clean your lens before you know what? I'm ugly, so it doesn't matter. Hello, everyone. How the hell you doing out there? It is me, Scott, giving you guys what I'm hoping to attempt here at least once a week to do a small little video of what's going on with Meet Us in the Man Cave and the bar downstairs. Yes, they're basically a joint, like brother stationhood. So whenever Chris and I have an opportunity to do a podcast, Meet Us in the Man Cave. And when Chris is busy playing games like, what is it, Monster Hunter and other games, and of course so much other stuff that's going on in our worlds, when I get bored, I still want to ramble on so much, and I thought the bar downstairs is a good opportunity to basically do a brother format from Meet Us in the Man Cave. And the whole purpose of why I'm sitting here right now, I figured if I'm hoping, I'm not making any promises, but what I'm going to try to do at least once a week for a little bit to go over what has been previously recorded between the two or just the one, and then the future ideas or plans or future videos that are coming up on either Meet Us in the Man Cave or the bar downstairs, aka TBD. So let's get right into it. First of all, Meet Us in the Man Cave this coming Thursday has part 1 of part 2. Do you want to play a game? So for all of you gamers out there that's been kind of waiting for us to get into the whole gaming aspect a little bit more of this podcast, of course, we're curious to see if you guys are into it as well, especially Chris. I mean, he is a big gamer. In fact, that's one of the things he's been busy with here lately. I guess one of his latest ones, Monster Hunter. He talks about that. I guess the latest one is Monster Hunter Ends, or I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a big gamer. That's, like I said, that's Chris's thing. And I know he talks about that. I'm trying to remember if he does much into the part 1 or part 2. But he does get into that. And of course, our guest Todd, who's now joined with me over the bar down, he'll hear Bert, the bar downstairs. Basically, we brought him over as a guest because I know Todd, he was a big gamer back at he's an IT guy. And he goes over, well, some of the stuff that he's done in the past. And he shows off, if I remember what he calls it, is his beast. It's basically a big game console, from the arcades. And yeah, those two basically get into that, and I just kind of sit around and annoy the hell out of them, just sitting there drinking and listening to those two. So that's what's coming up here this coming Thursday. Meet Us in the Man Cave. I know part 2 should be coming up very soon. In other words, as soon as I get done editing it. Did I say that? Editing it. Let me see. Did I say that right? Let me see. I've got some fancy buttons here. Let me try this.
Did I say that right? That's more appropriate for gaming, right? Of course.
Or
those monster hunters. That sounds more appropriate.
All right, enough of that shit. And let's see. Oh, and speaking of Meet Us in the Man Cave, if there are anything that you would like to see Chris and I endeavor more in future videos, please let us know. Say something in the comment. You could say it's something right here on the bar downstairs. Or go over to our last video or the next video and just say, hey, guys, could you do more podcasts on certain subject matters, like maybe more horror stuff? I know Chris and I want to do more watch-alongs. So I know that's something we'd like to do in the future. So just let us know, please just say, hey, try doing this. We'll see what we can do. It can't hurt. Some little communication there. So yes, Meet Us in the Man Cave would definitely, we'll do our best to please you. And of course, what's coming up here at the bar downstairs, aka TBD, hopefully this Thursday or Friday, because I've got so much editing going on, there should be a new release of a lot of history of the Fool's Day Open. What that means, it's basically a golf tournament that was held for so many years. It started off as Todd's bachelor party back in 2000, and then it grew into so much more. In fact, there's some funny videos from when Todd had the website up and so on. And of course, I was goofing around with some bunch of other things. So if you'd like to see some stuff from the history, it wasn't that long ago, but boy, after watching that, it seemed like it was very long ago. It'll be here on the Fool's Day Open, which I should get that done before Thursday or this Friday. And Saturday on the bar downstairs, we're going to do a watch-along commentary of student bodies. That's right. Todd and I on the bar downstairs here are going to do a live stream video of student bodies. So if you've never seen student bodies, it is a cult classic that came out in like 1980, 81. It is one of the first comedy type of funny. You know what? I'm not going to even do Wikipedia or whatever you call it. I'll just tell you from the heart, but without saying too much. It is a film that I first discovered back when I was in my late teens. And of course, it'd been out, at this point, 8 years. And already a bunch of teenagers of my age, they just fell in love with this film because it was just so funny. And it kind of made fun of what was coming out in the theaters at the time. Halloween, Halloween 2, Friday the 13th. And it's a funny spoof film. And I know Todd and I, we've talked about it already a couple times at the bar downstairs. And that's going to be our first live stream watch along. And if you want to join us, I'll have the link to the actual site that I'll be watching it from, or where Todd will be watching it from. That way you can click on it and you can watch it for free. We can't watch it together on YouTube because that is a major, major copyright strike, and they'll take that video down in a heartbeat. Yeah, you can't, basically, they don't allow people to watch stuff for free, if you know what I mean. And they'll definitely put marks on your channel. So don't ever try to do anything copyright and showing it to the public. Music, you can tend to get away with it, but movies, nah. It's just basically at the count of 5, I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hit play, and we can all watch it, listen to our own, volume levels. And it's a lot of fun. And Todd and I will definitely have some commentary going on with this film. So if you're into that sort of thing, you enjoy those watch-alongs, or if you've never seen it, make sure that you join Todd and I Saturday, April 5th, around 6:30 Eastern time. We'll give you guys a few minutes to, get on there and all that. Probably about 10 minutes, and then we're going to hit play. I don't want to wait too much longer, and then we'll go from there. So, yes, keep that in mind if you want to do that. Or if anything, you can watch that video later in the past and say, man, I wish I was there. But, meet us in the man cave. We're going to be doing those over there just as we're here at the bar downstairs. So, well, I think that'll pretty much cover it. Like I said, that'll pretty much do it. So, meet us in the man cave, the bar downstairs, in the comments sections, please. Feel free to let us know on both podcasting networks. What would you like to see more from us as a whole? All righty. Well, I'm going to shut the hell up and try to get this up real quick so you guys know what the hell's going on this weekend. That all being said, please remember to like, subscribe, and share over at Meet Us in the Man Cave, as well as here at the bar downstairs. Why? Because we love you that much. That sounded sick. Let me try it this way.
Because we love you that much.
Does that say? I should have done the podcast. From now on, this is how I'm going to do these podcasts. I think that... Do I sound sexy? Don't tell me if I do, because I probably don't want to know.